Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to the Jab Wrestling Podcast. We're Jay and Bob, and we're doing the job because the JAB is the place to be, and today we're talking Monday Night Raw. Survivor Series Fallout, Monday Night Raw. Here we go! But first, fighting! Out of the red corner, this is Jay! Woo! And fighting! Out of the blue corner, here's Bob! You may find... You may... My name is Bob Whitney. And I am London's number one. Soon to be recognised as Progress Wrestling's number one. Soon to be recognised as Wrestling Podcasting's number one. Good evening, everyone out there.
Boo! Oh, sorry. Yay! Thanks for listening.
This is Jay and Bob, and we're here doing the Raw review. We're doing a new look kind of podcast now. We're cutting it in half. We're going to do it show by show instead. We'll do Raw, we'll do SmackDown, and if we can fit other things in, we'll do them too. I'd love to talk to some TNA and some NXT, and we've got the 205 Live as well, which I didn't actually see yet. Did you see it, Jay?
No, not yet.
No. Just in case you were wondering what that was at the start, you need to go and check out Zach Gibson's video on our YouTube channel. That's what you need to do, because Zach Gibson wrestles for Progress Wrestling, and he's booed more than Roman Reigns could ever wish to be booed.
He's the most over heel I've ever seen in my life, man. That is something else, man. When the guy gets on the mic and they won't even let him talk. Roman Reigns should watch that guy, and then he'll just be grateful for the booze that he's getting. So, actually, it's not too bad.
No, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right for myself. Yeah. Maybe there's a face in me yet.
Yeah.
So yes.
Quality.
Good evening to everyone out in Jabland, or good morning, or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is. Who knows? What time of day is it where you are, Jay?
What time of day is it?
Yeah.
It's the time of the day when I need to be in bed.
Bed?
In bed, yeah, man. Just past my curfew.
It's not even midnight, bruv.
Yeah, I know, man.
You got curfew.
I'm a little baby, man. My little baby face.
Baby face, is it?
Yeah.
I thought you meant you just throw your toys out the pram whenever you don't get your way.
Oh, I do that too, man.
Yeah, I know.
Punk.
Punk. Right, we're starting early, yeah? Again.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. That's it. I've had enough of this shit. I quit.
And by the way, people, on Twitter, you need to @Punkosaurus me and punk me out. I asked you guys to punk me out, and no one's punking me out on Twitter. Give it to me. @Punkosaurus on Twitter. Punk me out, people.
Indeed.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter @Jab Wrestling. We're on the YouTube. We're back on the YouTube now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave a comment below. We're on the Stitcher. The Stitcher. Where else can they find us, Jay? iTunes. Apparently, we're having an upcoming problem with iTunes. They're doing a 7-day delay on podcasts.
Yeah, man. Over the December period. What kind of nonsense is this?
I don't know, man. They're a company. I suppose people need to have days off as well. Maybe they're just throwing Christmas parties.
Yeah.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. No podcasts.
Yeah. And every other day as well.
And a partridge in a pear tree. Are you ready for Christmas, Jay?
I am not at all ready for Christmas, but it's rapidly approaching. And yes, it's payday today, so that was good. So I could actually probably get some presents now for some people. So yeah.
Isn't that a chocolate bar in the United States?
What?
Payday.
Is it? I don't know. Oh, it might be actually.
Didn't R-Truth do an advert for him? with Jericho.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready for Christmas?
Not really. I barely just got over Guy Fawkes, which over here is like firework night. The guy who tried to blow up the House of Parliament, we celebrate this moment that never actually happened by letting off fireworks.
Yeah, I know, right? Just to mock him.
And making a dummy of him. Dummy!
Yeah.
The Guy Fawkes is our dummy of the week.
Making a guy and putting it on the bonfire. Yeah, burning people like witches. Yeah, that's what we do. Just to remind us of those times.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So you're not ready for Christmas then?
No, it's not. Oh, it's barely December. Is it December? It's not even December yet. It's tomorrow.
No, half an hour.
Wow.
In half an hour is December.
Oh no. Oh, no, it's someone's birthday early in December. I'm going to have to... that's when I know Christmas has kicked in, once I bought them their present.
Yeah, actually, so do I, because my old man's birthday is in December, early December as well, second week.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah. It just reminded me.
All comes too soon. Temperatures drop dramatically, but in wrestling terms, temperature's hot. It's hot, and it's wet, and it's moist.
He's still talking about wrestling.
I'm not sure anymore. I'm just not sure. Should we get into it, Jay?
Let's do it.
Let's talk some Monday Night Raw. What's up? JabWrestling.com. It's Monday night Raw. 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 It's Monday night Raw.
So, we kick off Monday Night Raw with the highlight reel, and we get Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens opening the show, which I thought was a great surprise. And apparently, this is the first time that we've had the highlight reel back to back with also what did they say, that they were breaking records, because Kevin Owens was back to back weeks on the highlight reel, wasn't he?
That's right. He's like the highlight of the night. And so it
Yeah.
should be. I mean, it's the Kevin Owens show after all, isn't it?
Absolutely. It shouldn't even be the highlight reel. It should be the Kevin Owens reel.
Rolling monkeys.
Yeah. And Kevin Owens was talking about Thanksgiving, and he was talking about being thankful for being the Universal Champion. He was thankful for being the face
That runs the place.
It's very poignant, wasn't it? That was clearly a message to Mr. Styles on the SmackDown.
Yeah.
And also, he's very thankful for his best friend, Y2J.
Indeed.
Chris Jericho was also thankful for his best friend. He's thankful for his scarf. And apparently he was also thankful for Seth Rollins, because he proved to him that he's the epitome of a stupid idiot.
He's a stupid idiot!
He's stupid idiot!
I like the fact his scarf had anchors on it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Kevin
yeah.
Owens goes, that's because we're the anchors of this show, right? I've heard you say that before.
Yeah. They're just even doing banter between them in the ring.
Yeah. And they were talking about Black Friday and the stupidity of it all, which I really liked.
That was funny, yeah.
And then they were talking about Thanksgiving, and they were like, Canada has it like a month earlier. Like,
Yeah.
Because he said, because those two there in the ring, they're a superior breed of humans.
Yeah.
Canadians! And they're ahead of the curve, like always.
Absolutely. Actually, what about did you do any shopping on the Black Friday?
No, I don't get involved in all that stuff, bro.
I love the fact that what he said as well, Kevin Owens. He was like, "Oh, you kill each other, you stamp on each other to save $60
Yeah.
on a huge screen TV. Well done."
Yeah. And he should have said the same to Jericho with his Geritron 6500.
No, he didn't save anything on that thing, man.
No,
that thing
was
cost a lot of
expensive.
money.
Yeah.
That was very expensive. Y2J says that last week it wasn't Jericho.
It was actually Cyber Monday. I don't know if they have
was-
that in America, but over here it was Cyber Monday.
It was Cyber Monday, yes. Yeah.
I would have thought they would have mentioned that as well. maybe Jericho didn't want to bring back his old pay-per-view. Was it Cyber Sunday? Cyber Tuesday?
No, Cyber Tuesday, weren't it?
I think it was
Cyber
both,
Tuesday.
Yeah. But that was Jericho's idea, apparently.
Was it?
Yeah, originally.
Actually, it does ring bells, actually.
It was like a multiple choice thing where the fans went online to pick who...
Quote, end quote, fans.
Yeah.
Well, basically, it was just a Raw booking team just going, we'll go with this.
No, they basically put the one they knew you'd pick, and they put two random people that they knew you wouldn't pick.
Yeah.
Or they pick a stip that were all basically the same. It was like a no DQ match, a Falls Count Anywhere match, or some other match.
Or a knife on a pole match. Oh yeah, knife on a pole. I want to see that one. A chainsaw on a rope.
Yeah. Who's going to be the special guest referee? Bo Dallas, Neville, or Braun Strowman? I wonder who it could be.
Yeah. I really like Bo Dallas. But
I'm picking Neville. I don't know about you.
Yeah. Oh dear, but Y2J says that last week it wasn't Jericho in a Sin Cara mask. It was Sin Cara in a Jericho mask. And he put it on, man.
Bruv, the concept of this blew my mind. The concept of Sin Cara with a Jericho mask on it. It was like, that Wayne's World. The Scooby-Doo ending, yeah?
It was genius.
He's not Sin Cara. He's Chris Jericho. And I'd have gone away for it too if it wasn't for you pesky kids.
Oh, that was so funny, because that was just... Wait, so Sin Cara turned up, pulled off his mask, and then had a Chris Jericho mask underneath.
But then, the real Sin Cara was underneath that mask as well. It just blew my mind, bro. Did he have a Sin Cara mask under the Jericho mask?
He must have done, I guess. just so when he's going back to become Sin Cara again.
Maybe it was Callisto all along.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We then hear Roman Reigns' music hit, and Roman Reigns makes his way down to the ring, Bob.
He does.
And Roman Reigns thinks that KO as champ is a joke.
Yeah.
And Kevin Owens got really tongue-tied here.
He did. He said, what? No, first Jericho got upset. He went, what, funny? Funny how? Like I'm a clown?
Yeah,
like I amuse you?
amuse
What
you?
the fuck is so funny about me, huh?
Who's that, Tony Montana?
No, it was Goodfellas.
That was it. That's the one. Sorry.
Joe Pesci.
That's it. But Jericho kind of really saved KO here, because Y2J is so good thinking on his feet, because he saved his blushes when he said, "You're so smart too, because English is your second language."
That's right. That's right. These dummies don't even know that.
Yeah.
Dummy.
Dummy, yeah.
Quality. Are we going to give it? Are we going to give it to KO?
We could. I think there was another possibility.
All right, we'll save it.
Don't
It's
save
Kevin
it.
Owens.
Don't save it.
Can't give it to Kevin Owens.
No, let's give it to Kevin Owens. Let's do it.
Oh, wow.
Kevin Owens, you are our dummy of Raw. Dummy.
Dummy, yeah.
Dummy. Yeah.
Because there is a dummy coming up later, but it's not really that person's fault. So I wouldn't feel right doing it.
I'm intrigued now.
Yeah.
I mean, let's continue. Kevin Owens composed himself in the end, and he said that Roman is a joke for calling himself the guy. Roman said that KO needs Y2J's help, which is why he keeps him around. Kevin Owens said he doesn't need Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho gave him a dirty look.
Yeah.
He's just looking at him, just like, what?
Staring into his soul.
Yeah. And Y2J says, you know what happens when you insult my best friend? Huh?
Shut up!
I know, right? It's like, no, you stopped his catchphrase. And Kevin Owens tells Y2J to shut up. It's like, oh, shit. And then Y2J, he's almost in tears. He's just heartbroken.
He's struck by it, bruv.
I know, I was. I was like, oh, no, he didn't. And Roman Reigns challenges KO to a match tonight. And if he wins, he wants a title match at Roadblock. What's your thoughts on this opening segment?
Yeah, I like that Roman said, I know you've got to run it by the missus.
Yeah, I know.
That's one of the best lines he's done in a long time.
What, since...
He usually tries to do the jokey stuff, the Rock kind of stuff, and it doesn't really work. It comes out very, very smarmy, kind of.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Do you remember that wink he gave to the camera when he said something? That was kind of when they liked Kevin Owens, when they liked Roman Reigns, and he was getting cheered, and he just looked at the camera and gave a wink. I was just like, man.
You're telling me you broke the fourth wall?
He did. He did. Backstage, we see Kevin Owens and Y2J. Y2J is upset with Kevin Owens for telling him to shut up. Kevin Owens says he doesn't need Y2J to help him defend his title. Y2J says he's done with KO and their friendship, and then they go their separate ways.
Yeah.
Ooh.
At the time, I thought this is a way of them falling out to avoid like a suspension for Y2J or a stipulation to prevent him from getting in a match later.
True, yeah.
Because that's what Foley was gonna like have a go at Joker, and then he was like, "No, don't even bother, Foley, because I'm done with this guy, man. I'm done with him." And I was like, this is all a ruse.
I know. And we'll find out a little later if it was all a ruse.
By the way, there was a sign in the crowd that deserves recognition, because it said the Rock and Roll Express for the WWE Hall of Fame, and I agree.
Okay, wow.
Long overdue.
I suppose it is long overdue, to be fair.
The originators of the hot tag.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Also, there's another one. British Bulldog isn't in the Hall of Fame, is he?
Demolition aren't in there, bruv.
Absolutely. Oh my god.
Yeah.
How is Demolition not in the Hall of Fame?
Because they've got a lawsuit going on, an ongoing lawsuit against WWE for something.
Oh, okay. So that's the spoiler, because New Day are going to win that, going to break their title.
Well, what I thought would be nice is if New Day don't win it, and they induct Demolition into the Hall of Fame.
Oh my god.
I can't see it happening, but you never know.
Wow, okay. Bob, the first match we see on Monday Night Raw is Braun Strowman versus R-Truth. What set this up? There was something that happened on the pre-show. Did you see the pre-show by the chance?
I don't watch the pre-show. I ain't got time to watch the pre-show. It's bad enough having to watch 3 hours of Raw.
Yeah, I know, right?
But this was actually a good Raw.
It was a good Raw.
Yeah.
And we see, this match was just kind of out of the blue, very surprising. We see Braun Strowman, as I said, against R-Truth. And again, this match was a squash. I think it was like 30 seconds.
He did the power slam. I saw the power slam this time.
You saw the running power slam.
He does it good.
It does it. He does it very well, yeah.
And because he's so big, it looks really good.
Of course, yeah. He's a big guy. You're up high as well, man, when he hits it. Again, this is a squash. It was only 30 seconds, man.
Yeah.
Then Goldust attacks Braun for some reason, and then Zayn attacks Braun, and he still gets squashed. And we go to a commercial break here for some stupid reason. And when we come back from the commercial break, Rob, we see Foley in the ring.
Can I just say first, there's a sign in the crowd that says the Abomnible Strowman.
Somebody's been listening to our show, man.
They have. And there's an even better sign that says, "Make America Goldust again." And did you notice that Strowman was tired as well? At the end, he put his tongue out. I don't know if he was just like messing or what, but it looked like he was like, it actually took a lot out of him, that 30-second squash.
Well, to be fair, in 30-second squash, and then he got attacked by 2 guys for no reason.
It was before he got attacked.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, maybe you've caught him between I don't know.
Maybe he was working out too much backstage beforehand, getting too pumped up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Working on his right arm.
Yeah.
Was he? But then we come back from the commercial. We see Foley with Byron Saxton in the ring. Mick Foley says that Sammy won't quit and he needs to be saved from himself, apparently. Sammy came back and said that the only person that needs to be saved from Foley is Sami Zayn. Mick said that he saved him last week from a monster. Sami Zayn said that he's looking at hypocrite when he looks at Mick Foley.
Yeah.
Where are they going with this? Because it didn't really lead to anything afterwards. Is Sami Zayn going to jump ship? Is that what they're kind of leading to? Or is it possibly a match between Foley? What's going on?
Well, it still seems that Foley and Strowman are attached. So I think if Foley's got any matches against Strowman, I don't think it's against Sami Zayn. It's more likely that Sami Zayn gets drafted to SmackDown.
Yeah.
That sounds more plausible to me. But it's at least a wrinkle in Sammy's character, because he hasn't had much character.
Absolutely. This is the first time, really, that I think, outside of the Kevin Owens feud that they had, that they've actually given him something where we see some emotion and a bit of a spine to him.
Indeed.
Do you know what I mean?
But this is the point where we could have had a dummy of the week, but I'm not going to give it.
Oh wait,
Did you notice that Foley's false teeth fell out during his promo?
Are you fucking kidding
And he
me?
cupped them in his hand and just threw them to the canvas. I think he forgot to put his denture cream on this morning.
Are you fucking shitting me?
He was getting all vexed, and then his teeth just fell out, and he just spat them out into his hand and just threw them.
I saw him throw something. I thought maybe it was chewing gum or something.
No.
I didn't clock. It was his dentures. Oh
Yeah.
my god, are you serious?
No, I'm serious, man. It had to be. I mean, because I saw the black tooth missing, and yeah, it had to be.
How can we not have given Dummy? Why? How did we give it to Kevin Owens?
It's just one of them unlucky things, man. You get old, you know.
That's true.
My old man does it all the time.
Actually, I only found out the other day that my old man wears dentures. I was just like, it's just like that realization. It's just like, oh shit, man, what's happening, man? The person.
My old man's had them for years. Since I was a kid, he's had them.
Really?
Yeah.
Your old man's had a hard life in East London.
He was a bit of a tough guy in his back in the day. So
back in Ireland,
yeah,
eh?
so he took his blows, but he gave plenty back.
Fuck, you know. If you're any indication of what your old man was like, man, it's a worrying sight, man. Damn, we should do a podcast one day on your old man.
Could invite him on.
Could do. That'd be fun. Just hear him abuse you for like an hour solid.
He would as well. Trust me.
I know, right? Backstage, Bob, we see Dana with Charlotte. And Charlotte says tonight that she's going to end the rivalry with Sasha. And she's going to retain her women's championship. Just a bit of a backstage filler, really. Nothing to write home about.
Charlotte healing on Charlotte.
Charlotte healing on Charlotte.
There was no heat, only woos.
Only woos.
Yeah, she tried to run them down. She tried to run down Charlotte. So she didn't need any of them. And all you can do was woo!
Yeah, true. Yeah. Only woos. The second match we see on the card is Cedric Alexander against Tony Nese. And Tony Nese had Drew Gulak at ringside with him. This match was about 3 minutes long. During the 3 minutes, we did see there was some nice back and forth. We see Alicia Fox watching the match backstage, Bob. Keeping an eye on old Cedi.
I was keeping an eye on her as well.
I know. Go back to her. Fuck the match. But the conclusion of this match, Gulak caused a distraction on the apron, and Nese hit the pump handle, some sort of net breaker. I don't know what the fuck it was, man. He almost killed him.
It was like a powerbomb, but it was
on his neck. It was dirty, man.
It was the way he did it, because he did it with one arm, so it was kind of
Yeah, and he got the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of glad we saw a heel, a quote unquote heel, go over in this match in the division, the cruiserweights, because we finally got the Brian Kendrick kind of the big sort of heel, and it's a good match for 3 minutes.
It was a good match. Gulak is the heel to me. Because
but both of them, they're kind of a heel by association, aren't they?
Nese is doing an apron to second rope moonsault.
Okay, fair play.
and that finisher. So to me, that doesn't scream face.
Yeah.
Cedric did a nice handspring into Guri as well, which was pretty cool. And we got Cedric City chants when he did a suplex.
He was at home, wasn't he? This is his hometown, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. But that finishing move is sick.
It almost looked like he didn't mean to do it.
No, he meant to do it. He meant to do it.
Is it? Fucking hell, man. It looked dirty, man. I was like, damn.
Yeah, no, it's a good move. But you can do it now because you're fighting against cruiserweights. You ain't doing that to Kane or do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Even like a Randy Orton, he's not doing that to. So at least you can see the smaller guys do the big power moves now, which WWE are kind of reluctant to let the smaller guys do that. So
why do you reckon they are? Because they don't want to make their big guys look weak.
It's dangerous. No, not just that. It's just dangerous. And I suppose if someone is super strong and they're small, it makes it all look a bit of a facade. You know, that small guy could pick a massive guy up.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Fantasy warfare just became real.
Don't make me cry. We'll come to that. That was awesome.
I always used to think that in the game. It's like, how the hell can I pick up Big Show when I'm Rey Mysterio? That should not even be possible.
I know, right? You pick him up and body slam him, like.
But then they did that one where you'd like struggle to do it if you was they put some AI in there, didn't they? So
Yeah. And you'd have to build up your strength and hit to do it. We see backstage we see Enzo and Cass doing the whole WWE shop thing again, and again I thought of Carly. Oh man, Bob, if you can you drop the audio of Carly into this segment right here, because it's so funny, man. The people need to hear it.
If I can find it, but the visual, you have to go and watch it because it's the visual.
It's true,
because you won't understand what the hell he's saying or what's going on. So
it's just so good, man.
Just type in funny. Carly WWE shop on YouTube.
I'm prepared to wait yourself. Do your impression again?
I don't want to know. You put me on the spot.
I know.
These things have to be natural.
Sorry.
You can't see me.
Oh dear. Oh fuck you know. Oh god. Oh, okay, where was I? Okay. Backstage, Y2J gets asked about his argument with Kevin Owens. This is the ring announcer. It's what's her name? Charlie. Is it Charlie Caruso?
Yeah. She's just an interviewer. I don't think she's the ring announcer.
No, she's the interviewer. Yeah.
She's probably the best one out of all of them.
She got abused during this show, man.
She did.
Like twice. That poor girl. She's just trying to do her job. But she targeted them at the wrong time. Y2J said that it's very serious, the argument with Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Y2J says Kevin Owens doesn't need him. He doesn't need Kevin Owens. And then he appears to be leaving the arena.
Yeah. With that little wheelie bag.
Yeah.
I hate those things.
Oh, come on. I've got one of those. They're very helpful.
Just carry it, you lazy bastard.
Alright, jeez.
Put it in a backpack or something. It's so small. Like what? No, because the people on the trains, man, they're wheeling these things along and they're just not aware. They're not aware of anything going on around them.
Weren't you the guy when we went to the Download Festival carrying your clothes in a bin liner?
No. Carrying my clothes in a bin liner?
I seem to remember you carrying... Or was that... You know what it was?
Sleeping bag.
It was your... No. It was Louis. Her thing broke. Her luggage broke.
Her bag broke.
And then we had to get a bin liner and all her clothes are in it. And right. I think I had the visual because I think you were carrying it for her, and I had that visual in my head.
Yeah, okay.
I'll let you off.
See, you just want to put everything on me, don't you?
I do. I'm going to blame you a lot.
You're definitely going heel this week. I don't care. That's it.
But then Y2J drops his list because the stupid idiot driver opened the door and then he dropped his list.
Yeah, what's that all about? God damn it. Did you notice who his driver was?
Who is it?
It was Sami Zayn.
Uberman. So he's not an Uber driver anymore. He's driving a limo.
He's upgraded. So I told you, certain cities he's got the license for.
It's Uber XL. They have that functionality, so you can do both. You can have a VIP Uber experience.
Don't mention XL, bruv. I was there for 15 hours the other day.
Yesterday.
It's Monday.
All right.
So no.
But then we see Seth Rollins, and he attacks the shit out of Y2J, man.
Yeah.
He proper pounds on him, and then he fucking pedigrees him on the roof of the damn car, Bob.
Yeah, he threw a pedestrian barrier at him as well.
I know.
Yeah. But the funny part was, did Y2J actually run around the back of the car and thought he could get in the other door?
Yeah.
Really?
Can you hear the Benny Hill music?
Mate, I'm telling you, he was going off. And especially with Rollins going through one side and cutting him off, I was like, that's proper slapstick, that is.
Go around the other side again.
He actually thought it would work. That's what, mate. That's what, you know.
Good eye, good spot. Well, sure. So we're gonna go. Looks like we're gonna go with Y2J and Rollins at Roadblock.
Yeah, that's what I thought should happen.
You did do that. To be fair,
yeah.
I didn't think it would happen.
It makes sense because Jericho's been the thorn in the side. Every time Rollins gets a shot at KO, Jericho's there to upset in favour of Kevin Owens. So until he gets rid of Jericho, he can't concentrate on being champion. That's kind of the story, I suppose.
Yeah, I agree. And these two guys had a match a few weeks back on Raw, and it was awesome. And so I'm really looking forward to them going at it at a pay-per-view, man.
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to be quality, absolutely quality. Bob, we get to the point where we see our third match of the night, and it's Charlotte Flair defending her women's championship against Sasha Banks.
It's boss time! I hate you, Michael Cole. I hate you. He ruins everything.
Don't. We're gonna. When we get to the interview with Paul Heyman later, there's going to be some fantastic journalism questions hard hitting questions that Michael Cole asked later, man. That really made me laugh.
Okay, we'll get there.
We'll get there, but it's so funny, man. It's so funny. But Sasha Banks and Charlotte, we see the bank statement really early in this match, and but Charlotte got to the ropes. We see Charlotte throw Sasha into the barricade a few times, but then the match ended on a double count out.
Yeah.
And then Mick Foley comes down, and then he rambles on for ages. I'm just thinking he's going to restart the match. Just restart the match.
He had no teeth, bruv. Give him a chance.
Oh, sorry. Oh, God. And instead, he says that this match is going to restart later tonight, apparently.
Yeah.
And it's going to be basically an anything goes match.
False count anywhere match.
Well, he listed everything under the sun, so it was a false count anywhere and anything goes, basically.
Well, he said no DQ, no count out. False count anywhere, anything goes. That's what he said.
There you go. So anything goes.
Jay, everyone knows anything goes. Do 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 do. That's a different song. Put it on the Ritz.
No idea what this is. I was just going to let you. I just thought you were going to continue doing that for the next half an hour.
No.
What? This is bizarre, is it not?
I like Sasha doing the flare strut, and then
although it got booze, didn't it?
she went. I would have said she would have given her a dry slap, but she actually licked her hand first, so it was more of a wet slap.
But what was the purpose of restarting the match later tonight?
It was a good idea. At the time, I was upset because I was like, well, like when the double count out happened, I was like, how could you do that to the crowds, man? They want to see Charlotte. But then once they made it, I understood it because I knew they were going to main event.
So then, but what was the purpose of this then? Just to build up the anticipation?
Just to give you a false count anyway match, and it's in Charlotte. She's the main event, and it's a world title match. I think it's well booked. It's a good idea. At the time, I was upset until Foley came out and made the stip and said it was going to happen later. I thought they were going to book it for Roadblock, and that would have been terrible. But yeah, I'm glad the crowd got to see the match because that's what they really wanted to see.
Of course, but what I'm trying to say is that so you decided to put the match on now.
Yeah.
Then the match is taking place.
Yeah.
You've already had the entrances.
Yeah.
They're already at ringside.
Yeah.
And then you decide to restart the match later on.
Yeah.
After 4 minutes.
Yeah. What's the problem?
Okay.
It's a double count out. It's not like.
I know it's a double count out, but why can't you just restart the match there and then?
Because they wanted it to main event the show.
But you've already decided to put it on now.
It doesn't matter. They want them to main event the show. That was the whole purpose of it.
Absolutely, yeah. It's obvious. But
maybe they thought the crowd would be like, we want Charlotte for the whole night until they got to see her. So they thought, we'll give you a little taster now. Now you can leave us alone. We can do the main event at the end. They have their reasons for doing these things. It might have been at the end of an hour, a particular hour. It might be something to do with people dropping in and out of the show. So they have something to look forward to later. So
sure. You're probably right. Something was probably finishing. Probably like an NFL match or something, and then people tuning in to get them hooked on, see that ending, and then announce the main event. True, okay.
It's one of the few times where I'm like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It's one of the few times where
I didn't need to question it, really.
I thought it was a bit bizarre to restart the match later. I've just never seen it before. It's just unusual. The match only went for 4 minutes.
I thought we'd give them a breather. He thought we'd give them a breather. I think they were going out on the outside, weren't they? There was still a bit of afters.
They were, yeah.
So maybe that's the reason why he made that match as well. So
the next match that we see on Raw is it's Enzo Amore versus Rusev, number 2.
Yeah.
And we see Enzo said that Lana was thinking about a certified G stuffing her turkey during Thanksgiving. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's a bit. It's a bit much, wasn't it?
Just a tad. And then actually the commentators, I think it was Corey Graves, said, why would you provoke the man that did what he did to you last week when you're about to face him? And it apparently worked because Enzo wins this match after 30 seconds by DQ when Ruru kicked the ball right out of the park.
Don't kick the baby.
Right between, oh man, it looked like, oh God. I had to close my legs.
Ooh.
I was like, damn. What was your thoughts
What
on
did you
this?
say?
That's exactly what I said, Ron.
What was that, Ron?
Is he still there?
Okay, Ron. Yeah. Yeah. He thinks that this match should never have been a rematch. Ron said that there's no way that Enzo getting beaten up last week deserved a rematch.
but Enzo won. He got into his head.
Enzo won what though?
He won the match.
Did he?
Yeah, he won by DQ. He got kicked between the
Oh,
balls,
that don't
man.
count. That's not a win. That's
So
not a
basically,
proper win.
we're gonna see Enzo and Cass.
No,
Enzo.
The thing is, they've
Ruru.
got this thing up now. Enzo and Kaz. It's certified G protection. Yeah, this is like free Masonic shit, bruv. Certified G protection, man.
It's that supersonic stuff again.
They did the whole Thanksgiving ingredient stuff as well.
Yeah.
With the how you doing.
Yeah.
And Graves said that the G stands for glutton for punishment.
Yeah.
Just a good
yeah.
Punishment for all my sins.
I repent.
And yeah, he booted him in the balls. How you doing, Enzo? That's what he should have said after he did it.
Yeah.
A certified G went to the doctor and got his gonad certified.
Oh, God. Backstage, we see Mark Henry, and he's a movie star now.
Yeah.
Did you know this, Bob?
He got beaten up in the movie.
He did, yeah. That scene was probably his whole scene.
That's the way you put Mark Henry over. Show him getting beaten up by some jabroni actor in a movie.
Yeah.
That's really good.
The movie apparently is called Incarnate. It's not about Brock Lesnar, apparently. I don't know, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But so Mark Henry's a movie star. But Titus turns up and he says that movie was supposed to be his Space Jam.
I bet it was.
Yeah.
He can Space Jam on out of here.
And then he puts his hands on Mark Henry, and Mark Henry says to him, "You out your goddamn mind? Put your hands on me." And then I thought we were going to see Mark Henry versus Titus later on in the night, which we didn't see.
No, I was kind of hoping that Mark Henry was going to bring back the Hall of Pain.
I was too. Mark Henry as a heel during that Hall of Pain was one of my favourite heels of all time, man.
He was quality.
He was so good.
Yeah, especially the where he pretended that his career was over in the pink suit to get a shot at Cena.
And he did. Oh, that was quality, and he proper gave him a beatdown.
But did you notice that Titus stole a scarf of Jericho?
Are you joking? I didn't notice. What was he
He
wearing?
tried it on, man.
Hey, this is my show. I do those, okay?
It was a purple scarf, bro. He stole it from Jericho. Telling you. It's all a part of the Titus brand now, apparently.
He's going to become Chris Jericho. Is that his great plan?
It is.
Oh, dear. Bob, the next match we have, Noam Dar, Rich Swann, Cruiserweights.
Mm-hmm.
Great match. Only 3 minutes long.
Purple ropes.
Purple ropes. Yes, indeed. Only 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
Noam Dar's growing on me a lot, actually.
Yeah, what's the thing with him showing his pinky? What was that all
I
about?
don't know. Yeah. Is that a thing?
He does the thing like that he always does, where he puts his fist to his head, and then he showed his pinky to the camera, like, I don't know what that was all
It
about.
must mean something. Maybe Scottish. Something Scottish. I don't know.
No idea. He should be a heel.
Who?
Noam Dar.
Yeah, I agree.
He'd be a really good heel. Well,
He would,
I
yeah,
know he's a really good heel.
He's got that look about him that's really weird looking, kind of goofy. Maybe like a goofy heel.
No, not a goofy heel, just a heel.
Yeah, a goofy heel.
No, man, we don't need no goofy heels.
The conclusion of this match. Swan hit the roundhouse kick to the face for the win. Kendrick was on comms during this match. He looked quite worried, actually.
Yeah, Kendrick healed on Byron, man. It was well funny. He was just battering Byron the whole way through.
Yeah. I feel sorry for Byron. He gets really abused by Corey Graves.
That's kind of his part to play, isn't it?
I know, yeah. But I still feel sorry for him. But it's working.
He's Colton, isn't he? Of Fresh Prince.
Yeah. Corey Graves then had an in-ring interview with Swan, and he asked if Kendrick, Swan asked Kendrick if he's doubting himself because he's beaten him twice, and tomorrow night on 205 Live that he'll be the new Cruiserweight champion.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's actually a pretty good match that they set up for the debut of this 205 Live show.
Yeah, I didn't know Swans could kick. Do you know what Natalie Portman and Rich have in common?
It's got something to do with Black Swan, hasn't it?
It's Black Swan, exactly that. No, but this was like a 205 Live promo, because this match is going to take place on 205 Live.
Right.
What was it Rich Swan said in his promo? Do you want to know why? Because... New Day Rock... No, not New Day Rocks. You can't handle this. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. Ding, ding. You can't handle this. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
You probably know Swan a bit more than I do. Was this his gimmick prior to WWE?
No.
Or wasn't?
He did a dancing gimmick. It was all night long, all night.
Okay.
Because I think he was part of the All Night Express. Don't quote me on that. He probably wasn't. But he used to do that all night long. He did used to do the dancing.
I see.
But it wasn't as cheesy as it is. It was a lot better than it is now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more like R-Truth now, isn't it? Kind of. It's like Fandango and R-Truth.
The knees dancing is just kind of like, oh god.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It's just weird, man. Yeah. But it plays to his character, okay, I guess. But I just wondered whether he brought that same character with him.
Yeah, he was always kind of that fun kind of guy.
Yeah. Okay, cool. The next segment, I'm sure you popped a little at. We see Sheamus at a bar, and he's drinking a pint of Guinness.
Bruv, this was the best thing on the show. At first, I thought this was going to be awful, and it was so good.
It turned out to be really good. Cesaro turns up, and then he asks for a martini, shaken, not stirred.
Indeed. Nice touch.
And they both get verbally abused.
Well, they're celebrating not having to team again.
That's right, they were.
But they said that we'll always have Survivor Series.
It was a really touching moment, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a rom-com.
Yeah, it was quality.
Yeah.
And like you say, some of the locals start fronting up to him. You know what I mean?
That's right. And then the beardy bloke belches in Cesaro's face.
Yeah. And then they do the whole like Carrie thing where they're all gonna laugh at you, and then, like the whole place is laughing at them.
I know, yeah. It's kind of creepy in a way, wasn't it? It was like, oh my god, this is weird, man.
Yeah.
And then we see a huge bar brawl, man, and it was like, wow, this was mad.
Yeah, man, we got bottles and cues and a TV.
It was proper brutal.
It looked good. He threw a guy through the set as well. Did you notice that?
I know, yeah. Right through it. And then at the end of it, Sheamus jumps over to and then he open bar. And then he paused, and then he asks Cesaro, "What you drinking?" And then he says, to cement their newfound friendship, he says, "I'll have a pint of Guinness."
Top of the morning to you.
So that basically means that these guys are now going to be on the same page.
But then Sheamus even said slancher.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Bruv.
Love it. Great.
Who did this remind you of?
Who?
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me a little bit of like the APA days.
The Acolytes, exactly.
That's it, yeah.
What was that, Ron? Yeah, I know, bruv, I know. Has JBL sent you a Christmas card yet? Maybe it's in the post. I know, Ron, I know. When you wash your boxer shorts and hang them up, it's like a clothesline from hell. I know, I get it. And it always reminds you of JBL, I get it. Do you know what you should be thankful for this Thanksgiving, Ron? That they're not Y-fronts.
Oh, dear. Damn! The next match we have on the card is Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens, and it's for the number one contendership for the Universal Championship.
Yeah.
Now, this match was actually...
So I'm just reading my notes. It's funny. My notes. Go on, carry on.
Wow.
So say everything about this match, and then I'll tell you what my note says.
Wow. This match was 17 minutes long, actually. It was quite, by far, easily... No, actually, yeah, it was the longest match of the night. We see some back and forth between the two guys. Both men had the upper hand. Kevin Owens couldn't put Roman away. He was getting progressively frustrated as the match went on. But the conclusion of this match, Roman hit a couple of massive Superman punches, but then hit the spear for the clean win. And the new number one contender is the guy, Roman Reigns.
Yep.
And he's going to be heading to Roadblock to face Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship. Bob, what was your thoughts on this match?
My note says KO, Reigns, Roman wins spear, Roadblock main event set. That's it. That's all I have to say on this match. It was an okay match. It went really long,
great.
but it wasn't. The thing is, I don't think it was meant to be, because obviously that match is going to be Roadblock.
That's right, yes.
Yeah.
Which is why this was like a nice teaser for 17 minutes. And
Yeah.
it was a nice little story that they told, because you could see Kevin Owens had chances to put him away, couldn't do it. Roman Reigns took advantage. Superman punch, spear, and he's going to Roadblock. And I'm actually really looking forward to seeing that match. I wonder if they'll get a stip whether he'll put his US title up.
I was thinking that. I called this match as well.
You did indeed.
Yeah.
You called the two feuds between
But
Jericho and Seth.
I hope the US title isn't on the line.
No, because that will mean
That Roman's winning.
Yeah.
And it means we'll have another double champion, and I don't think Raw needs that right now.
No, you're probably right. It's a nice...
Unless KO wins both and gives the US title to Jericho.
Wow. I don't know about giving.
Well, what? He's his best friend.
I know, but that would be awesome.
Early
actually.
Christmas present, you know?
Actually, that would be pretty cool. Actually, if he did it, if he said like, "Oh look, to prove how good I'm gonna lay down," and then they do like the finger poke and do.
No, don't do that. Just give him the title, and then Foley can come down and say, "No, Jericho, you've got to earn that title. You've got to face Roman Reigns."
Oh,
That's
I knew
what
that wind you up.
Get them finger pokes, man. Concentrate on a little pinky of Noam Dar. Forget the finger poke.
Oh dear. Backstage, Kevin Owens gets interviewed by Charlie Caruso.
You mean the Heartless Robot?
The Heartless Robot, I know, right? She didn't even bring him a bottle of water, bitch.
Cold.
And Kevin Owens is quite obviously upset. Not at losing, but, you know, the fact that his best friend was attacked by Seth Rollins, which is why he lost the match, Bob.
It was.
So, and he was, you know, he's concerned about his best friend.
Of course. I mean, why wouldn't you be?
Absolutely. You know, you just told him earlier you don't need him.
You know, I mean, if I saw you get pedigreed on the top of a car, you know, I'd probably laugh. After all, I am your pedigree chum.
Isn't that sweet? It's the first time Bob's ever been nice to me in 15 years.
Bro, I'm nice to you every week when I give you cheers.
That's automated.
Automated response. This is not a computer.
Oh dear, Bob.
Yeah.
We see the Paul Heyman interview with the great journalist himself, Michael Cole, and this is what made me laugh.
You mean the brainless robot?
The brainless robot.
Yeah, we've had the heartless robot. Cole is the brainless robot. We need a cowardly robot. Because we've got the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and we need the Lion. Maybe Byron? I don't know.
Oh dear, but Michael Cole's first question to Paul Heyman must have taken him ages to think of it, and it was 2 words. What happened?
What's up with that?
It's like, really, dude, really.
It's Hurricane, isn't it? Hurricane Helms. What's up with that?
Oh man, what's up with that? Yeah. Oh dear. Paul Heyman, he must have had some tweezers in his pockets. I was tugging on his nads because he was in tears during this, man.
He was, yeah.
And Oh man, if he didn't have some sort of something to provoke the tears, like some onions or something.
Onions? Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like rub some onions in your eyes, you'll cry.
Why would you rub onions in your eyes?
To make you cry, to force tears.
Oh god, I could cry without rubbing onions in my eyes.
Alright, maybe that was a bit drastic.
Just a little drop, few drops, man, and then just pretend, isn't it?
Alright, oh yeah.
He called Oldberg a relic, though, which was good.
He called him a relic who hasn't wrestled for 12 years. And apparently the spear cracked Brock's ribs.
Yeah.
And if you can't breathe, you can't win. He said that the humiliation and embarrassment of being beaten in 1 minute 26 seconds has basically put Brock in the mindset of that he has something to prove, and announces that if Goldberg is in the Rumble, then Brock Lesnar is entering the Rumble. There's going to be 28 losers and 1 victim. Bob, what's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, it's good. I liked it. Heyman could sell ice to Eskimos, mate.
He's quality, man. This is just a whole new level when he was crying, man. Oh my God.
I think Donald Trump should hire him as his spin doctor.
Donald Trump needs to stay the fuck away from him.
If you want to call me a baby, then go ahead now. And if you like to tell me a baby, just go ahead now.
Singing the spin doctor. Who are you, Natalia? Are you stealing her gimmick?
She stole my gimmick, bro. This is my gimmick long before Natalia existed. It was a thing.
Oh, dear. So I know you're really ecstatic to see Goldberg in the Rumble, so are you happy to see Brock?
Even happier.
Yeah.
It's going to be Brock 29, Goldberg 30, and then Triple H will be 31.
Very good.
Oh.
Very good. And Shane will be 32.
Oh, no. You've taken it too far.
You know what? I reckon we'll see that at WrestleMania. I reckon we'll see Shane against Triple H.
We won't. We've seen Triple H Rollins. That's pretty obvious.
I don't think we're going to see that.
Well, to me, you are. Well, you like it or you don't.
Part of me is just like, they've left it so long since what happened.
Shane's more likely to go after Brock, as stupid as that sounds. Or be Brian's go-between against Miz.
I'm calling it now. I'm going to say Shane against Triple H at Mania.
Won't be the first time you're wrong.
Fuck you, bitch.
And it won't be the last.
Bob, the makeover is almost complete.
Is it?
Emelina is coming soon. Still coming soon.
Yeah.
And I'm still coming as well. But
yeah. I wonder if will she ever get over with a makeover?
This is a hell of a makeover. Are
we ever going to see her? Is she actually ever going to appear?
Oh man, I hope it's not an anticlimax.
It might be in your case.
It always is in my case.
Came too soon again.
Oh dear. Bob, the next match we see is the New Day. They're defending their tag team titles up against Doc and Carl.
Yeah.
This match was about 9 minutes long.
They showered the commentary in bootios.
Did we miss that bit? Did we see that?
It was just before the Emelina package when they were coming down to the ring.
I must have missed that, you know.
Yeah, because Byron called him over. He went, "Come over here, come over here," and he showered them in bootios, and Cole and Corey got pissed off.
And we find out that it's going to be 17 days till they break Demolition's record.
Yeah.
Which means that by the time the next Raw pay-per-view comes about, they could either they would have broken.
It means they have to go 2 weeks, 2 Raws without defending, and then they'll be champs. But you got a feeling that they're going to defend it in a couple of weeks.
It'll be Epico and Primo next.
Sheamus and Cesaro, isn't it? They're billing them up.
That's who they're probably going to face at Roadblock, aren't they?
They're billing them up. It should be the club, but it's going to be Sheamus and Cesaro.
It will be, yeah, and that will probably be the match at the pay-per-view.
It would be nice. What about if they did Sheamus and Cesaro next week, and then the week after, New Day come out, cut their promo that they're going to break the records because there's no other. They've beaten all the teams on Raw, and then out come Revival.
Wow!
And they squash them. They don't only beat them, they squash them. They shatter machine done.
Wow! This is somebody who's proper gay for Revival.
Mate, did you watch that? You've been watching them on NXT on the takeovers. You should be gay for them too, mate. They're the best heel tag team I've seen in a long, long, long time.
Mate, the 2 out of 3 Falls match is probably one of the contenders for match of the year.
Alpha are like one of the greatest face teams in a long, long, long time, and they're one of the best heel teams in a long, long, long time.
Absolutely.
And I'm talking like 80s. I'm not even talking Attitude Era. Screw the Attitude Era. Yeah, I said it.
Nah, he didn't mean it, guys. Don't listen to him. He's just drunk on Revival.
Well, see, I didn't like the New Age Outlaws. Who else was in the Attitude Era?
In the Attitude Era?
APA were good, but sorry, one. Alright, calm down, bruv. You were good, man. You were good, alright? Chill out. I enjoyed the APA's work. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more.
Bob, this match was okay, actually. There was a lot of offense for Doc and Carl. It was Xavier who was in this match, actually, and Big E. Big E hit actually a really huge spear through the ropes to the outside on Anderson.
Yeah, that's good.
Which looked pretty damn sweet, man. He's such a big guy, but he's so agile.
Yeah.
But the conclusion of this match, Bob, Anderson had the roll up with the tights, and Xavier countered it into his own roll up, and he also grabbed the tights for the cheap win, so to speak.
Yeah.
And they retained their title. As I said, this match was about 9 minutes long, and their streak continues. What did you think of this match?
Yeah, it was a good match, man. Carl had some really good offense in this, man. He did a running Liger bomb to Woods, which was awesome. Big E does those overheads and that belly to Carl. It always looks good on the hot tag. Big E's going to be a breakout single star, man. Definitely, no doubt about it. The spears to the floor, he did it a lot better than he's been doing it, but I still rather he didn't do that. He doesn't need to do that move, Carl spinebuster to Woods in the home of the Enforcer, AA, Arn Anderson. What a nice touch. And bruv, that powerbomb top rope neck breaker they did to Woods. That was like, what? What did you just do? That was sick, bruv.
What team has used that? That used to use that a lot?
I don't know, mate. I don't think I've seen that.
Because I saw it and I thought, that reminded me of somebody. I just couldn't put my finger on it. I thought, is it the Steiners?
No, it wasn't the Steiners.
Nah, it wasn't the Steiners. I can't remember. Maybe it was Demolition. Nah, they couldn't have been Demolition. There's two. I don't know who it was. It was really annoying me at the time. But yeah, it was a really good match for 9 minutes, and there was a lot of offense for Doc and Carl.
Yeah, but Wood's getting a roll up with a handful of tights as well.
Xavier looked so good in this match as well, by the way.
Jammy cheats, though they are. But Woods was like half passed out going, I'm the kick out kid! I'm the kick out kid!
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I was cracking up.
Because Xavier's so good. He's going to be awesome.
He is.
He's going to be so good when he gets more time.
If he's allowed to be.
Yeah.
I'm sure he will be. I'm sure they've got enough confidence in him now. If they don't, then they're stupid. Yeah.
Absolutely. Backstage, Bob, we see Sasha and Bayley. Bayley says she knows Sasha can beat Charlotte tonight. Sasha tells her it's not about you, Bayley. Tonight is about the Women's Championship. And Sasha says she's dedicating her win tonight to Ric Flair.
Yeah. That got the alarm bells ringing in my head. I don't know about you.
Big time. Big time.
Bayley might as well have not been there.
No.
This didn't do anything for Bayley.
The only thought process that went through a little bit in my mind was, heel turn for Sasha, maybe? Were they teasing it a bit there?
No, they were trying to get the Charlotte crowd to cheer for her all night.
Yeah.
You don't say you're going to dedicate a match to Ric Flair and Charlotte, going against Charlotte. They were really trying to get them to pop for her.
They were. Big time. I don't know why they do this. It's just crazy.
She's the face. Sometimes you got to do it.
But sometimes you got to realise you're in the other person's hometown.
But it kind of worked out. It wasn't...
A little bit.
Yeah, it worked out.
It did. A bit.
People like Sasha. It's not like they want to they want to boo her.
So, Bob, we come to that point of the night where it's our main event of the evening, and it's scheduled for one fall, and it is between Sasha versus Charlotte, take two, in a match by submission in a no Falls Count Anywhere match.
One fall in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Bruv,
and anything goes.
You are the worst ring announcer ever.
I'm sorry.
So you're sacked. You're sacked.
I was pre-laughing in my head, trying to think that you were going to do it, and then I ruined it.
No,
I ruined it.
You ruined everything.
Oh, man. Damn it. Sorry.
Before you start, I just want to say Charlotte doesn't know how to chop.
This is the first part of my notes is we see chops to the boobs.
She hit her tit.
She kept chopping him.
Brother, then she did a back fist. I was like, my God, what are you doing?
The chops to the boob was just like, what is going on? This is bizarre.
Just know how to do it.
Why are they chopping the boobs? Why is she so angry at her boobs?
Because hers are fake.
Oh man, that was quality.
I could have put my gag in there, but I didn't. I'm going to save it for the SmackDown review.
Bob's got a big joke for me.
I could have put it right in there. It would have been perfect, but I'm not going to do it now.
So it's a racist boob joke. Okay,
it is a racist boob joke. But to me, it's a play on words.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charlotte kicked Sasha to the face, and Sasha banged her head on the apron on the outside, and it looked like she was knocked out. Then she hit the natural selection off the steps for the near fall. We see Sasha bringing the kendo stick and attack
Can I just say that I've just realised that natural selection is just a snap mare, isn't it?
It is a snap mare into her, yeah.
But I didn't realise that until now. I used to think that, oh, wow, that was really good. I used to think it was really good. And now I'm thinking, Mr. Perfect used to do this all the time. And it was a set-up for, like, a nothing move. Like a sleeper or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it still looks good, though. Visually, it looks good.
It does.
Then we see the neck breaker by Sasha on the outside. We get the figure eight on the outside to Sasha. But she uses the kendo stick to break up the figure eight, which was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Both women
She
fight.
She hit her on the fake boobs.
She did.
It's like it was the callback, man. So you back fisted me on my boob. I'm gonna knock the stuffing out of your boobs.
There was a lot of boob action in this match, to be fair. Both women fight to the top of the entrance ramp, and Charlotte prepares the table.
Charlotte didn't sell any of those kendo shots either, you know.
Not really, yeah, she didn't. She's been selling a lot better recently, but you're right. Yeah. She didn't sell any of those kendo shots. You're right, because she was standing pretty much throughout most of them.
Pretty much.
You're right, yeah. Charlotte prepares the table, but she hits the moonsault off the announcer's table and gets the near fall. It looked pretty sick for the move. She didn't land on her. She landed kind of to the side of her, but
it's more like knees kind of hit her in the face and like, yeah.
Absolutely. Actually, speaking of knees, Sasha, the double knees off the barricade by Sasha.
Yeah.
And she had her ass in like the guy's face who was sitting there.
Yeah, he was filming her. He's like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, got the money shot. This is what I paid $2,000 for.
Charlotte dragged Sasha by her hair as well. You don't see that?
I didn't notice it.
Dragged her by her hair, man. From after the announce table spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. We see Sasha attack again with the kendo stick, and they brawl into the crowd. We get brutal knees from Sasha while she was in between the railings, and then she locks in the bank statement in between the railings for the tap out victory and a new women's champion, Sasha Banks, 3-time women's champion. And then we hear...
Can I just say that was a really unique finish?
It was a very unique finish.
I really like that finish. That was good.
It kind of reminded me of last week's Raw.
It probably wasn't good for the crowd because they probably half of them couldn't see it.
But for television, it's fantastic, wasn't
really
it?
Good,
yeah,
really good.
And we hear woo,
woo. Now we go to school.
And surely Ric Flair's going to come out and beat the fuck out of Sasha for doing what he did to his daughter.
I knew what was going to happen.
He hugged her.
Yeah, endorsing her, man. It was a nice touch.
He hugged her, and then he went back to the dressing room, and her music hit again, and she celebrates her 3rd championship win, and the title is kind of being hot-shotted a little. What's going on here?
Well, first of all, bruv, this was a good match here, and it would have been a great match if it wasn't for Michael Cole. The call in this match was terrible. It was awful. And at the end, we got the whole, it's boss time again. And hate you, Michael Cole. You ruined everything. There was no storytelling in this match by Cole. There was no build, and the ending came out of nowhere, and he wasn't ready for it. And he didn't build it to a point where I wanted to climax, and I should have been at that point because this was a good match, and the two girls put it on the line. And Michael Cole just This is why Mauro's so much better on SmackDown. Even the worst match on SmackDown, there's a lot of bad matches on SmackDown, but he makes them sound awesome because of the storytelling.
I told you about this before. Mauro takes me back to my youth when watching classic WWE matches, man. He's so good at that. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
But you're right. You know what? I've kind of tuned him out, to be fair, during Raw now. I kind of pay attention a little, but I actually enjoy the back and forth between Saxton and Graves more.
Definitely.
Because it's like Graves is kind of always bullying Saxton, and you know.
Yeah, they've got a good little interplay between them.
And Graves is very quick.
He can be.
Yeah.
But like I say, man, this would have been a great match if that damn dummy wasn't calling it.
Absolutely.
And that's not an insult. That's just a fact of life.
And you could take that to the bank.
The statement bank.
Yeah.
Statement
Of life. But Bob, you're right. It was a good match. It was good back and forth between the two girls. They killed each other.
Yeah.
The kendo sticks was a nice touch, you know. And yeah, the finish, the unique finish, as you said, probably not great for the crowd, especially if you're on the other side.
Yeah.
You can't really see what's going on. You're watching it on the Titantron. But for television, great match. And you're right, the crowd did pop for Sasha. Charlotte crying in the aisle was quite touchy, man. You know, she
cries all the time, man.
She's genuinely heartbroken. I love it. I love the emotion that these two girls put into it.
Well, she's heartbroken because her dad went up there and just, fobbed her off in front of her home crowd.
I love the emotion. It comes across as very genuine. It's not disingenuous. It's very genuine, and it pulls on your heartstrings a little. And I love it. And they've done so much for this women's division. But where do they go now? Where do they go with this?
I don't agree with you. I don't think they've done a lot for this women's division. I think they've done a lot for this feud and these two women. I don't think they've done a lot for the division at all.
You don't think that these two women have done a lot for the title?
No, I'm saying they've done a lot. Listen, I'm saying they've done a lot for these two women, but they haven't done a lot for the division at all.
But what I'm saying is, by doing that, they're putting over. They're bringing up that title to a standard from where it was previously with the Divas title, the Butterfly belt, and they're putting a lot of with the main events and the Hell in a Cell match.
I can guarantee you that Nia Jax will not be in the main event. I can guarantee you that Dana won't be in the main event. I can guarantee you that Emma won't be in the main event. I can guarantee you that Alicia Fox won't be in the main event. The only one that's possible is Bayley, and I don't even think they're going to do that yet. These are the two women they trust, and these are the two women they'll let go and do it. And they're the only two right now. What
do you see happening with these two next? Are they going to have another match?
Bayley's going to get thrown in there somewhere. She's got to now, because there's nothing else there, is there? Let's be honest. Especially if Paige isn't coming back, we don't know what the situation is with Emma, whether she's going to be a face or a heel, but they're not going to push her like they're pushing these three girls.
No.
Bayley's the next one you need to push, really.
So possibly at Roadblock, the three, maybe?
Possibly. I'd rather Bayley, if she doesn't win the title at Mania, then hold it off for as long as possible.
Yeah.
But it's really hard with such a thin division.
That could be, if Bayley is involved in the match at Roadblock, it could be the way that Charlotte loses her first pay-per-view by Sasha retaining by pinning Bayley.
Yeah, see, I'd keep Charlotte winning.
So you'd have her take the title back?
Why not? I'd have Bayley beat her at WrestleMania. And if you don't want to do that, then have Charlotte win again, and then she can drop on a Raw whenever. The next Raw, usually the night after WrestleMania, is a big deal. So
yeah. So but do you not think that it would be a bit much if they switched titles again?
Well, they've done it so many times already. I mean, right now you're basically telling us that there are only two women in your division. That's what you're telling us.
You pretty much, that is what they're telling us. But so I suppose you do need to get Bayley involved in this feud.
Not necessarily in this feud, because you could give Charlotte a rematch and then she could always lose, and then you could go with Sasha and Bayley if you wanted to, or Charlotte gets it back and then you go on to Charlotte and Bayley, which I think should be the Mania match. Charlotte and Bayley. Yeah.
And Charlotte dropping the title at Mania to Bayley.
They might save the three-way for Mania because they had the three-way last year.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think that probably will be what they will do. They will save that three-way for Mania.
It gets all three women on the card, doesn't it?
I'm sure they'll be on the card anyway, but That would be a huge
No, I'm just
match.
saying he gets all three of them, then you don't have to make another match to put the other person on the card.
Yeah.
So who else are you going to put that's on that card?
Yeah. So, but this Raw was superb.
It was a good Raw.
There was some great bits in it. A great main event. The Roman Reigns Kevin Owens match was superb. The build between, not superb, but you know what I mean. The fact that
The best matches were the tag team match and the women's match.
The tag team match, yes, Doc and Carl,
and the Braun squash match, and then the Cesaro Sheamus segment was awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, thumbs up to me for Raw this week.
Definitely thumbs up.
Definitely onwards and upwards. Let's hope they don't start sloping off now, because they're going to get to Roadblock and they start not doing much sometimes before the pay-per-view's actually on.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But still, I think 2 weeks away, isn't it? 2 weeks, possibly 2 weeks, something like that. Can't remember.
I've no idea. I know TLC is this Sunday.
That's right. Yes, and we're going to be doing our prediction show, aren't we?
That's correct. We're going to be covering or reviewing SmackDown and also doing our predictions on the same show. So, people out there, if you've got your predictions for TLC, send them to us at Jab Wrestling on Twitter, or punk me out at Punkosaurus. You can also leave comments on our website, jabwrestling.com. Yeah, engage with us, people. Talk to us.
Subscribe. It's the most important thing. If you like what you hear and you like the back and forth between us and you like what we're saying, subscribe on either our RSS feed, on our iTunes, or on Stitcher or YouTube. Subscribe, and it will help us keep going, because we want to do this. This is our 26th, 27th show, and we haven't missed a week yet. And we want to keep going, and we want to do this for you because we're enjoying ourselves, and we hope you enjoy it too.
You're so gay with your promos.
I'm the babyface bitch.
Yeah, I know. You're the TJP of wrestling podcasting, aren't you?
Yeah. Do a little dab.
Do a little dab, make a little love, get down tonight.
Dab tonight. I'm going to call it the jab.
The jab dab.
Yeah, the jab dab. So, Bob.
So, Jay.
So, Bob.
So, Jay.
So, Bob.
So, Jay.
Do you have anything to say in closing? Something about doing the job?
Well, to be honest with you, Jay, I came here to crack gags and to chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of gags.
You got it right this time.
Yeah, we're Jay and Bob, and we've just done the job. Because the JAB
is the place to be. Good night, everyone.
Good night.